This news story was produced by Kojiko North Bay News. To watch the full newscast, tune into channels 12 or 700 live at 5:30 p.m. Monday to Friday.
Thanks. I'm here with Adam Contant, the Entertainment Insider for Kojiko North Bay News. And this week we're reviewing Marvel's latest comic book to movie adaptation. It's Doctor Strange. Adam, your overall thoughts on this one?
Well, you know, Matt, the last time I reviewed a comic book movie on this show, it didn't go over very well. Very different story here. I was thoroughly impressed with Doctor Strange. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say it's in my top 5 of Marvel films ever produced.
Very quickly, what would the other 4 or 5 be?
In no particular order, I go with Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel Civil War, The Avengers, and Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
You think you know how the world works? You think that this material universe is all there is? But what if I told you the reality you know is one of many?
From a film perspective, it's everything you'd expect from a Marvel movie. Most of the critics' consensus has been that the film does nothing new, but since Marvel kind of has this formula down pat, and to a science for that matter, there's nothing really wrong with that. Benedict Cumberbatch does a great job as Doctor Strange. The villains are downplayed, but yet I can say that this one is actually a bit more interesting than some of Marvel's other offerings. The pacing is very good. We get to see a great origin story with some fun moments as well. It never delves into too dark a territory. It does keep things light. Plus, there's lots of action and adventure to keep people coming back and excited.
Is it confusing for people that may have never read Doctor Strange?
Absolutely not. I have never read a Doctor Strange comic book in my life, and everything was laid out clear as day in layman's terms. You know, Marvel did a really good job of making sure that everyone who saw this film could understand it and enjoy it.
Tell me about the actual visual productions. I know that's been talked about a lot.
It's a very psychedelic movie. We're talking about a superhero that battles on interdimensional planes using astral form. So this is a very heady kind of movie. And because of that, the technology and the visual effects reflect it. You're going to different dimensions. You're fighting with buildings collapsing in onto themselves, and ripping the fabric of space and time and reality. So to say it's a bit of a trip, yeah, that's an accurate statement.
Is this one okay for families?
This one is completely okay for families. As a matter of fact, I think if this had been released in the summertime as a blockbuster, we would have seen a number of Stephen Stranges going trick-or-treating this year, because I think that although the character is somewhat unlikable as an arrogant character, he does do the right thing, and he does prove himself as a hero. Plus, he gets to conjure spells and do magic, which, you know, kids love. It's kind of awesome.
So there you have it. That's Adam Contant's review of Doctor Strange. Now, Adam, does this put superhero movies back to the forefront after a couple of not so great reviews with Batman vs. Superman and Suicide Squad having come out before Doctor Strange?
I would argue that superhero movies have never really fallen out of a good light, because even though we had Batman vs. Superman and Suicide Squad, we also had Civil War this year, and we had Deadpool earlier in the year, and we've got Doctor Strange now. Superhero movies are just fine. They're not going anywhere anytime soon.
All right, that's Adam Contant, the Entertainment Insider. I'm Matthew Sookram for Kojiko North Bay News.
If you are interested in watching Kojiko North Bay News, you can become a subscriber by calling 1-800-267-9000.